This movie is based on a picaresque autobiography by Nico Walker that sours the American dream into harrowing tragedy. It is directed by the Russo brothers, who follow up their Avengers movies with an art film starring Tom Holland as a heroin-addicted veteran with PTSD. Tom Holland headlines as the eponymous anti-hero, a soft-headed young man who falls in love, gets his heart broken, joins the army, gets his ass kicked, then comes home and starts robbing banks to support a PTSD-triggered opioid addiction. The weirdest thing about this movie is trying to figure out why this was such an important story to tell. Cherry is broken up into different sections, like book chapters, using big white on-screen text over blood red monochromatic backgrounds for self-evident announcements. The vibe of the film is very familiar, with exposition being given directly to the camera from Holland. The movie has excessive voiceover, which over-explains and yet under-illuminates every plot point. The actual dialogue is not much better either. Shorthand character development abounds instead of actual human insight. The central relationship is even worse. The thinly written characters of Cherry and Emily mostly express devotion by crying and hugging each other a lot, and that's it. It does little for Tom Holland here, beyond giving him a chance to be in a grown-up movie where he can fight, swear, take drugs and other things for the sake of putting a spotlight on the opioid crisis. There are weird, peripheral characters that come and go, usually with violent results that are more jarring than captivating. A little less than halfway, it starts to feel like the directors try to copy Martin Scorsese's movie style. To say this movie is uneven would be an understatement. The movie's blotted running time doesn't help matters, as it keeps spinning its wheels while stylistically copycatting more interesting war movies and addict films and love stories. It has amounted to a total mess of a movie. This movie is caps lock filmmaking of the most frustrating order, so exhaustingly embellished by its visual bloat that the artifice swallows any effort the actors put forth. It's more or less a 2000s music video about substance abuse masquerading as a film of substance. It really sucks that a real-life PTSD adult junkie vet is now reduced to slow-mo camera moves, classic rock needle drops, and the occasional opera cue, all copied right from a wannabe Scorsese handbook. Do not waste your 140 minutes precious time on this movie.